Wow! Hello, my dear friends. You are welcome to Joe Newton online class. In this class, I want us to look into logarithm. That is problem that has to do with logarithm. Now, look at the question on the board. Let us solve the task on the board. The question says, we are asked to solve for x such that 2 log x base 8 minus 5 log x base 8 is equal to 2. Now, in solving this, we record our law of indices because such logarithm here has to deal with law of indices in its word transformation and word solution. Now, looking at the task here, what we have to do first, that will give us log x to base 8 power of 2. These two multiplying this log will now raise to power minus, do the same thing here, log x to base 8 power of 5 is equal to 2. So the number now multiplying the log will go to the power of the log. Now the next, now minus transforms to what? Division. According to borrow from our law of what? Indices as the opposite transformation in the case of logarithm. So quickly that, and they are in the same base 8 and 8. So that will give us log 8 bracket open s power 2 all over s power 5 bracket close equal to 2. Then quickly recall that in our law of indices, if we have s raised power 2 divided by s power 5, that will give us s power 2 minus 5, which is equal to s power minus 3, because 2 minus 5 is minus 3. So when we now put it here, we are left with log 8 power of x raised power what? Minus 3. Because s power 2 over s power 5 is s power minus 3. All is equal to 2. Then at this point, according to our law of logarithm, the rule, this will now give us 8. Or this will now give us s power minus 3 is equal to 8 power 2. That is the law of what? The rule of what? Logarithm solution. Where we have this base equals to this, it means to which number will the number, it means that 8 power 2 will give us this value. That's what it means for this base. So this base now we raise to power this number to give us this logarithm. So in this case now, at this point, we have that s power minus 3 is equal to 8 power 2 is what? 64. Because 8 times 8 is 64. Then, the next thing we have here is simple. At this point, it will now become that x raised to power, s raised to power minus 3. Remember that s power minus 3 is the same thing as 1 over s power 3. According to the law of what? Indices. S power minus 3 is equal to 1 over s power 3. So when we apply it here, it will give us that 1 over s to power 3 will give us 64. So that when you cross multiply now, you will now have that s power 3 is equal to 1 over what? 64. That's what we are left with. Because when you cross multiply, this will come over, this will go over here. So at this point, it's very simple. So which is finally, s is equal to cube root of what? 1 over 64. Cube root, which is equal to what number? That is, what number will raise to power of 3 to give you 64? That number is 4. So we are getting 1 over 4. That is our answer. Because 4 raised to power 3 will give us 64. It means 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. And the 1 raised to power 3 is still what? 1. So this is how to tackle this particular problem involving logarithm. Thank you for paying attention to this class. I believe you have learned how to tackle similar problem. For more of this, follow me on my Facebook page and visit my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and share at Joe Newton Online Class.